Over the last week or 10 days, I've done several webinars, and Ash Mufareh has come on. And Ash Mufareh is the CEO of OnPassive. And Ash is just crushing it. Everything he's doing, he's just knocking it out of the park. A very, very exciting time in OnPassive because we are getting very, very close to the launch of OnPassive. And I really want to talk to the new people that are coming into OnPassive. Right now, we've got 3,000, maybe a little bit more than 3,000 coming into OnPassive every single day and becoming founding members of OnPassive. And I want to talk to you directly, but I also want to talk to those individuals that maybe you haven't been in that long and you still don't quite get the magnitude of what's happening right in front of you because it is massive. And what I want to do is talk about the marketplace of 2021, that marketplace that we will come in, OnPassive will come in and compete with the different products that they have in the marketplace. And when I say compete, I say that very, very lightly because I don't think there's any competition out there for OnPassive. As we come in and we launch to the world and we're presenting our products to the world, it's going to be a lot like setting up a race with a mule and Secretariat. Secretariat was a Triple Crown winner, a horse of the century, just really, really fast. There's not going to be much competition out there because of the products of OnPassive. Proprietary, cutting edge, built from the ground up. They are better than anything out there. And to give you an example of the volume that's going to be coming into OnPassive, I want to talk about 3 products. And it is the volume that OnPassive is going to be bringing in for us, those founding members. That's how we get paid. So it's really, really important just how big that volume is going to be. I want to start with the product's O Academy. It is the educational platform that OnPassive is going to have for educators. And it doesn't matter what you teach. It could be farming, it could be medical, it could be 3rd grade, it could be anything. Really, you can come on and set up a curriculum on this platform and teach. And an example I'd like to use is, say, a 3rd grade teacher. And we've got a teacher, she's very, very good. She makes about $42,000 a year, depending on where she comes from. They don't get paid that well. But she tutors during the summer. And let's say she comes to OnPassive. She's already got the curriculum, and she puts it on this teaching platform, and then she starts to bring her students in. This is a very good teacher. She's one of the top teachers maybe in the state, maybe in a region. People know about her. And they will send their kids to them because parents, they find out who the best are, and that's where they send their kids, if they can. So this individual sets up the criteria for teaching. She gets into OnPassive, costs her about $200 to get on the O Academy and set up her criteria. Now she brings the students in. And she can bring these students in for less than they would pay to go to summer school or to be with other tutors that are out there. Because of the way OnPassive is structured and priced, it's always priced at a lower price point. So maybe this individual can bring in 500, 1,000, 2,000. Maybe she's really, really good and known in 2 or 3 states. Maybe she brings in 5,000 individual students that she's going to teach for the summer. Now, as that happens, something really, really unique has changed in her life. Because she was able to come on and get on O Academy, and this platform is just outstanding. The way it works, the way it interacts with students, just what she can do with her class and her students, it is awesome. But because of the volume that she can now teach on one platform, her income that was $42,000, all of a sudden, because she's brought in 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000 individuals into this platform that she's put together, all of a sudden she's making $5,000, $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 a month, and she can almost make more in 3 months than she does the total year teaching in a classroom where students are present. Now let's talk about the 2nd year. Again, she's very, very good. Word gets out there. All of a sudden, in her tutoring class, she's got $10,000. Now her income goes from, say, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month to $100,000, $120,000 a month. What happens to this individual? Number one, it is liberating. She can not only not worry about finances, she can follow her passion. And if her passion is teaching, she no longer has to worry about financial needs, financial woes. That's a really, really big deal. This is one individual. And again, it does not matter what field an individual comes in and is teaching. It could be farming, it could be medical, it could be automotive, it could be painting, it could be anything. But because of the price point of OnPassive with O Academy, because it is so intricate and you can interact with your students in such a way that you haven't been able to do before, people will come in and use this platform, set up their own criteria, and teach off of this platform. This is a multi-billion-dollar platform. Okay, it is massive. And as we look at O Academy and what's going to be happening for us as founding members, all of this volume comes into OnPassive and is shared with the founding members, those individuals participating with OnPassive. Again, this is one product that is a multi billion-dollar industry, okay? This benefits us in such ways. It is just absolutely awesome what Ash Mufareh has done with this. Let's move to the next one, which is the webinar service. Again, this is a billion-dollar niche. As we look at the webinar service, there are about 25 other platforms online, webinar platforms online. They are old technology. They're worn out. They're no good. And as we look at the webinar service of OnPassive, and this is one product in a communication module, which is massive, but we're just going to talk about the webinar service. This is new, cutting-edge technology, and the things you can do with this webinar service is just outstanding. And when you compare it to the existing webinar platforms that are out there right now, there is no comparison. There are platforms out there today that if you reach a peak of, say, 10,000 individuals you want on one webinar, that webinar service is going to cost you $6,000 a month. Okay? Let's think about the OnPassive webinar service. Let's say you come in and the cost of that webinar service is $200. That's about what it's going to be, $200. Not only that, but it's unlimited, okay? So if you want to have one or $10,000 or 10,000 people on, it's going to cost you $200. There is no increase in cost. That alone will bring in tens of thousands of individuals into OnPassive to use the webinar service. Now, we've looked at some of these webinar services, and there are a few that are multi-billion-dollar companies. They're massive. They're big. And the amount of customers that they have that pay, and this is really, really interesting, about 200,000. 200,000 customers to OnPassive is a drop in the bucket. That is nothing compared to the amount of people that are going to be coming into OnPassive. And when we look at the webinar service, I believe OnPassive will take the majority of those individuals away from those 25 other webinar platforms. They are that good. And the way that you can use this webinar platform and the interaction that you have, it is just astounding. So as we look at just that one niche, it will be bringing in billions of dollars. And I think it'll be, instead of just billions of dollars, I think it'll be tens of billions of dollars. And from there, hundreds of billions of dollars. Again, this is the sheer volume that OnPassive is going to be doing. And we participate with everything OnPassive. And all of this volume, we get to participate in, which means your bottom line increases. Very, very cool stuff. Okay, the last one is the marketing platform. That place where people will come so that OnPassive can drive traffic for them. This niche is massive. We're not talking about billions or tens of billions. We're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars. And as people come in and have OnPassive drive traffic for them, they are going to be so pleased because the traffic that they're going to be getting is going to be superior. And let me give you an example of what I mean by that. There are some very, very big companies that market online and have other individuals drive traffic for them. And a story I got from Marty DeGarmo. Marty's my partner. He has a grandchild, and the grandchild has a pad, some kind of pad that they do different things on. And on that pad, Marty was looking at it one day, and he had an ad on that pad for a Chevy truck. Now, I don't know how many 10-year-olds are going to go out and buy a Chevy truck, but that ad was on a pad that a 10-year-old uses. They're going to look at that. Nothing is ever going to happen. This happens millions and millions of times a day. And these individuals get charged for that ad being put in front of someone that is never going to buy their product. As we look at OnPassive, OnPassive is going to be super targeted traffic. And the eyes that are going to get in front of their product or service are going to be eyes that are looking for what they have. And when word gets out of the quality of traffic that OnPassive drives for these larger companies and individuals, they are going to flock to OnPassive. And it really is intuitive. These individuals, they know they're not getting the quality traffic they want. They know they're not getting the results they get. And when OnPassive comes along and can give them those results, they're absolutely going to love it. They're going to come in. All of these individuals have a monthly marketing cost that they have that they will pay for individuals to drive traffic for their product service. Okay. When we look at that number, again, it is in the hundreds of billions of dollars a year. Okay. And as we look at over the course of 4 years, it's no longer hundreds of billions of dollars. It's trillions of dollars. OnPassive is going to take a substantial portion of that market away from these individuals that are driving traffic online today. Okay. And when they do that, that money, that tens of billions, hundreds of billions of dollars coming into OnPassive, again, it comes to the founding members. We are sharing everything with OnPassive. That is how we get paid. Now, as we look at the sheer volume that's going to be coming into OnPassive, Why is that going to be happening? It's going to be happening because the CEO of OnPassive, Ash Mufareh, not only has he put together a terrific company, the way it's structured, the pay plan, the way that's structured, but in his mind, he is here to help people develop wealth. And what he wants to do, what he has done, he's decided that he is going to share the majority of the proceeds coming into OnPassive with those individuals participating with OnPassive, the founding members of OnPassive. I'm not going to tell you the ratio, the amount of money from OnPassive coming into OnPassive that he's sharing with the founders. It's massive. It's something that's never been done before. It's what makes Ash Mufareh so unique. He has a heart to serve. He wants you to be successful. I can tell you that the founding members will be getting more than 51% of the proceeds of OnPassive, quite a bit more than that. But I'm not going to give you the number. I don't think it's important. I think the concept is important. And as I see the compensation program and I know all the numbers, I'll come on and I'll do a presentation on the compensation program. I am going to get to that in just a little bit. But today, because of what Ash Mufareh is doing, because he is going to share the wealth with us, those individuals that are founding members of OnPassive, we are in such a unique position because of the sheer volume that OnPassive is going to be driving for us. So let's talk about the founding position. Like I said, we've got about 3,000, maybe a little bit more than that, coming into the OnPassive family every single day. If you are not a founding member, you are missing an opportunity to literally take care of that bottom line and start developing wealth. And I don't care when you come into OnPassive, whether you came in a year ago or whether you are the last founding member that OnPassive accepts. As a founding member, bottom line, you are going to make money, and over time, those financial woes that you might have had, they will dissipate, they will disappear. That's how powerful OnPassive is. And today I've talked about 3 products of OnPassive, multi-billion-dollar niches that they will be in. There are 47 other products behind those 3. And of those 47, there are multiple unicorn companies in there. In other words, niches that will be multiple billion-dollar niches. The amount of business OnPassive is going to be doing is just sheer, it's insane. And all of that because we've asked OnPassive to build our business for us, that we are going to come in and all of that volume is going to be going under all the founding members, those individuals participating with OnPassive. So this is some really, really cool stuff. Please understand the sheer volume that OnPassive is going to be doing. A couple other things before I sign off on this video. The launch of OnPassive. Everybody's interested in that. Ash has talked about that over the last couple of days. We are very, very, very close. The soft launch of OnPassive, it is imminent. It's coming, guys. Either get in, pay the $97 or move on. It's okay. Either way you want to go, it's okay. But the soft launch is going to happen, and it's going to happen in days, maybe weeks. It is imminent. And as the soft launch happens, the countdown to the launch, to the hard launch, that also happens. So we are in the process of launching OnPassive to the world. We have to do the soft launch first, then we'll move into the hard launch. It is happening today. It could still happen this year, 2020. If it doesn't, that's okay. It's going to happen early 2021 in January. When that happens, we will start the countdown to the hard launch. That is the launch of OnPassive to the world. Ash is not shy about this. He's just telling us flat out this is what's happening. He's giving us a lot more information than that, but this video, I didn't want to make it 3 hours long. I wanted to focus on the volume of OnPassive, how it's working, 3 products, and there are 47 behind that are just as good. It's going to be massive, guys. If you're not a founding member of OnPassive, I always recommend you come in, pay the fee, become a founding member, and be locked into OnPassive. Be locked into OnPassive, be locked into the pay structure. As Ash comes out and shares more stuff with us, and again, he has shared a lot more than what I've said today, and I will do videos about it, but a lot of it is it's behind the scenes stuff that people really aren't interested in, legal stuff, accounting stuff. All I can tell you about that is Ash has that under control. He has a legal team worldwide. He has accounting worldwide. All this stuff is being taken care of. It's really, really cool stuff, but most people are more interested in about what they're going to make. I can tell you, if you are a founding member in OnPassive, if you are participating with OnPassive, or as OnPassive launches to the world and you become an independent reseller of the IT product, you are in such a unique position because of the sheer volume that OnPassive is going to be doing. So this is OnPassive. Ash continues to come on webinars. And again, in the days and weeks to come, I'll have much more for you. I know Ash is going to come on and give us a date when the soft launch is going to happen. When he does that, I'll come on and do a video. But we're close, guys. Don't miss this opportunity. OnPassive is one of those rare dogs that you don't see very often. I've only seen one in my lifetime, and it is OnPassive. And it will change your life. It will change your bottom line. It will give you that ability to live the lifestyle you want to live. And as a founding member of OnPassive, I can tell you, and I see this every single day. If you are a founding member, your life is about to change in very, very positive ways. Your financial future is going to change. The rest of it you'll have to deal with. But the financial future, OnPassive is going to take care of that, and I believe that 100%. So that's it for today, guys. Come on in, become a founder. If you're new, continue to explore OnPassive. It has a lot of moving parts. All of them are awesome, and you're going to learn stuff you've never learned before. And everything you learn is just going to get better and better and better. If you've been here for a while and you don't understand the magnitude of what Ash is doing, it's here. It's right in front of you. Get ready, because your life, everybody's life's in OnPassive as a founding member. It's about to change in massive, massive ways. And again, every time Ash comes on a webinar, he's just knocking it out of the park, guys. I can't wait to hear him talk about whatever he's going to talk about. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I always recommend you go down there and subscribe, hit the bell on the right, and you'll get notifications as I do more videos. And I will have more videos. Ash, again, he's coming on every couple of days, and every couple of days there's something new there. So get ready. Get ready. OnPassive, we're there. We're about to launch. And 2021, it will be a year to remember for all of us. Believe me. So take care. Have a great week, and we'll chat in days. Bye.